Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Fi, and today we're going to be diving into blessings from your ancestors, okay? So what I need for you guys to do is get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when choosing between the three options that I have before you. Once you feel like you know which one is calling out to you, click on that description box and then click on the timestamp for whichever group you feel the most drawn to. And then I will see you at your pile selection. If anything I say today resonates for you today, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Support the channel. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's go ahead and get started with group number one. Hello, group number one people. This will be your reading for a blessing from your ancestors, okay? So we're going to dive into your message in regards to this blessing from your ancestors. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Know that this reading is timeless, so whenever you clicked on it is when you were meant to see it. Let's go ahead and dive in. So I have your cards already pulled. I'm looking at them right now as we speak. So we're going to dive into your first tarot card, which is a major arcana, and it's the only major arcana you have, and it's the death card. So your ancestors are blessing you with this major shift and change in your life, okay? And we also have this card of life purpose, okay? Oracle card, life purpose. And I feel like this major shift and change has everything to do with your life purpose, okay? And I also feel like it's many different areas in your life as well, because they're giving me that energy and they're telling me that. So it's your life purpose mainly, but there is going to be like different areas in your life that's going to have this shift and this change. So expect positive changes all the way around is what I just heard. Okay, positive changes all the way around. Like your whole life is about to change, especially with this death card. There's going to be this transformation. Okay, things are no longer going to be the way that they used to be. And I feel like your ancestors really want you to know that. Like, I feel like you've been for a while now trying to maybe figure out what it is that you want, what it is that is your life purpose. Like, maybe you're in a spot right now where you don't really feel like you know what your life purpose is. And I feel like your ancestors are going to be bringing you that clarity. And the funny part is we do have clarity here. So clarity surrounding your life purpose, what you came here to do, what you're meant to be doing, is a part of the blessing that your ancestors are giving you. But not only that, with the King of Swords here, I feel like your ancestors are giving you some sort, because with the King of Swords, I got planning and strategy. So your ancestors are going to help you plan, help you strategize, give you those ideas, give you that structure that maybe you need, or that little push towards structure, that push towards planning, or that push towards a certain idea that is connected to your life purpose or connected to what you are meant to be doing or your truest soul desire, okay? So your ancestors are going to be helping you to move towards that, okay? With the King of Swords and the Death card, though, I feel like anything that is not in alignment with where you are destined to be is going to be falling away. And this is also a blessing from your ancestors. A great blessing from your ancestors is things that were not meant to be falling away, right? And we need that. We want that for you, because why? Why would we want things in our life that aren't even in alignment with us, that don't resonate with our energy, that don't even give us the vibe that we need, right? We want things that are in alignment with us, in our purpose, and where we're meant to be going. And I feel like the blessing from your ancestor, group number one, is this push towards your destiny, this sense of alignment, which it is alignment, and this clear mind towards where it is you are meant to be going, which is beautiful. Not only that, with the tarot cards, we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Ten of Pentacles. So, family, I feel like some of you guys really want a certain answer or clarity in regards to family and relationships. And I feel like you're going to get that answer and that clarity. That is the blessing from your ancestors. For others, it's more so financially needing clarity on this legacy that you're trying to build, needing clarity on how to gain new opportunities for yourself. Again, this is the blessing from your ancestors. That information is going to be coming in. I feel like you're going to be getting and receiving a channeled message, new idea that's going to lead you to an abundant future. Okay. And again, I feel like the blessings from your ancestors, group number one, is them kind of moving you into a state of alignment, an alignment that is deeply connected to your soul and your soul's purpose. Okay. Now, for your final card, we have here, we have the card Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Yes, I feel like this is what we've been diving into for your reading. Like your ancestors, pile number one, are really helping to guide you mentally. And it's important because it's like that mental, it's all a mental game. Life is a mental game, okay? And I feel like maybe for a while now you've kind of been in that maze, right? In that labyrinth, like you've been in that maze and it's kind of been a non-productive start, okay, or a slow start, right? And I feel like your ancestors are like going to be blessing you with this opportunity to move out of the maze. Like I'm seeing like them opening a door, like you're in the maze, there's, you know, trees surrounding you and you're like not really sure of where to go, and then all of a sudden this door appears and you're going to step through it. So, or let me not say you're going to. Your ancestors are blessing you with this door. It's up to you whether or not you step through it, okay? They're like, it's your choice, okay? So, like, don't be coming back to my channel like, oh, it didn't happen. No, your ancestors are opening the door or having this door in front of you. It's up to you to decide whether you're going to step through it or not, okay? So when these opportunities come, when these ideas come, it's up to you to decide whether you're going to open that door and use these ideas or take that opportunity, okay? I had to clarify that, okay? But the beautiful thing is your ancestors helping you to raise your vibration and again get into that alignment and have this higher vibe, have this positive mindset, and that's going to allow for so much abundance to come into your life, so much prosperity to come into your life. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful things for group number one, people. That's what I have for you. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group two. Please don't forget to support my channel. And I am out. Peace. Hello, group number two, people. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Know that this reading is timeless, so whenever you clicked on it, it's when you were meant to. Let's dive into this blessing from your ancestors. I feel like if you're not in a space where you are completely open to the messages and able to discern what messages are for you and are not, then I think that maybe it's best that you watch at a later date or, you know, watch a different reading. Because I do feel like your ancestors, group two, are coming through with the energy of realness. Okay, with the energy of realness, like what they have to say, they're not going to be holding back. They want the messages to be heard as they are. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to channel it and, you know, in the most respectful way, of course, and give you guys what needs to be heard. Okay. But again, this is a positive reading, the blessings that your ancestors are bestowing upon you. I feel like one of the major blessings, oh, and I have all of your cards pulled out. That's why I'm looking down. We have here the Three of Swords. So I feel like there's been some sort of energy of heartbreak or some sort of energy of grief, or there's been some sort of ending with this Three of Swords here. Okay. Now, this ending could have been a job, a career, a relationship. I feel like it's it has to do with some sort of relationship, or it has to do with something that you weren't really looking at clearly, because they gave me that energy of, maybe for some of you guys, I did pick up like maybe looking that someone in group 2 was looking at a relationship in a way that was non-productive. Like maybe you had hopes regarding this relationship with someone or something, and these hopes were like false hopes. Like these hopes were never really going to get you anywhere. Like this situation was never going to go where you thought it was going to go. Like I think there were some things that group 2 were not seeing clearly, and I feel like the blessing from your ancestors is you finally being able to see the truth in regards to some sort of matter in your life. Now, there is a blessing regarding your career, okay? So if you lost your job, I feel, and you need a new job, or if you're struggling in your career, I feel like your ancestors are going to be helping you in that area, since this did come through. But we also have the truth card. So again, I do feel, and I did get that message when looking at your cards, that maybe a boss, someone you work with is, why am I hearing debilitating? Like they're discouraging you or some way, or holding you back in some way, or causing you to feel some sort of grief, or just they're causing you some sort of hardship, because we have the King of Pentacles here, and I got boss energy, like leader energy, like someone that could be above you at work or in your career. And I feel like maybe they're causing you some sort of heartache or heartbreak. It doesn't have to be. It could also be in like a personal relationship of some sorts. Or I feel like there could also be like an entanglement at work. Like you're dating someone at the job, and there's been some issues between the two of you guys. But again, take it for how it resonates, because that's not going to be for everybody. What I see here is that your ancestors are blessing you with enlightenment. There's going to be like this, I feel like if things have ended between the two of you, if this is like a work romance situation, or even if you've ended that job with that boss that was very like demanding or toxic in some way, if you've ended that, then know that your ancestors are going to be guiding you towards the next step. Okay? Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Now I'm hearing that song. I don't want to be a player no more. I ain't a player. I just crush a lot. Dang. Like again, I do feel like this is a relationship, but we came out with the career card, which is so interesting, and then we have home at the back of the deck. So it's like this something is something, or you could work from home, and maybe that's causing a little bit of trouble in regards to your relationship. Maybe you live with your partner and you working from home, and you guys have this like kind of close environment, and maybe you just need some space. Maybe you just need some space. I'm gonna get another card though. Your ancestors are blessing you with. Declare. Yeah. Honestly, guys, I'm feeling like look, we got boundaries and transformation. So I feel like your ancestors are guiding you away from someone or something that causes you to feel confused, that causes you to feel defeated, that causes you to feel like lower vibrational. So your ancestors are really guiding you to create those boundaries, especially if it's at work, if it's needed at work, because we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's involving three people, or people out. It's like something outside of yourself is causing you to feel some type of way that is lower vibrational. And I feel like your ancestors are going to be guiding you towards your inner truth, letting you see your inner truth, letting you see what is really going on inside of you, what is really bothering you, and how can you fix it. You're fixing it by, they're going to show you all of this. fixing it by setting those boundaries, fixing it by, transforming the way that you do life. Okay. That home card could definitely be talking about like you internally. I feel like pile number 2 people are going to be changing within. There's this massive transformation happening within that is going to show up without. Do you understand? So there's this transformation happening within you that's going to show up on the outside. And I feel like some people's feelings might be hurt because you're placing boundaries. Some people's feelings might be hurt because you're changing. And some people's feelings might be hurt because you're elevating and they're not. And your ancestors want you to know that that's okay. That you can go ahead and grieve the relationships that may fall away through your elevation, but know that you are elevating and it is okay to elevate group number 2 people. Okay? They're helping you with this elevation. They're helping you to see the true intent in regards to the people around you, for sure. I feel like that's one of the major blessings that your ancestors are giving you, Pal 2, is seeing the truth within the people around you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Sally, Susie, May, your friends, your friend circle, your family, your ancestors are going to be showing you the truth of their hearts. Like, what are their true intentions when it comes to you? Okay? And let the chips fall where they may, okay? Because it's needed to. Let's get into your final card because we're running a little bit longer than I expected, okay? Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices, okay? So, overall, your ancestors are going to be blessing you with this ability to break bad habits. If you've been eating unhealthy and you're like, oh my God, I really wish that I could be more healthier and make more healthier choices. Your ancestors are going to assist you with that. If you had this habit of falling in love with the wrong people or being in the wrong relationships and you really just want to break that cycle, your ancestors are helping you with that, okay? Any of those vices, anything that has been attacking your mental health, anything that's been attacking your self-confidence and the way that you see yourself, anything that you've been struggling with letting go, your ancestors are helping you with that. That is the blessing that they're bestowing upon you. Pile number 2 people, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, support my channel, and I'm going to move on to group number 3. Hello, group number 3 people. I appreciate you so much for being here. Remember to support my channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. Know that this reading is timeless. Whenever you see it is when you are meant to. And remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Let's dive into your message from your ancestors / blessing from your ancestor, okay? Because that's how the energy has been coming through. And that's how it goes. But let's dive in. So I feel like I have your cards pulled, by the way. If I'm looking down, it's because all of your cards are right here. Okay? I feel like you guys are being blessed with a free mind, with peace, with this ability to kind of just move out of a difficult time or move out of a space. I feel like you guys are moving towards freedom. And I felt that before you guys got the freedom card, okay? So you do have the freedom card, okay? Blessing from your ancestors. And you also have the family card. And you also have finding, okay? Now with finding, I feel like you guys are really going to be finding yourself. Like I feel like you guys are going to be finding what really matters to you. Like in the finding card, I don't know what it says in the guidebook, but off my intuition and what I'm feeling, for group number 3 people, your ancestors are kind of blessing you with this sense of, it's like they're giving me the energy of like root chakra energy. So this sense of self, like who you truly are at core is what you're finding. Like, oh, like if for a long time you didn't really like maybe understand yourself or didn't really understand, or other people didn't really understand you, and you kind of just felt lost, and maybe like you were like grabbing onto things in different aspects of other people and kind of making it seem like it's you or thinking that it's you and just not really sure about, self-discovery, okay? We all go through it. We all do it, okay? Like we look outside ourselves to kind of try to figure ourselves out sometimes. Sometimes that happens. And I feel like group number 3 may have done that, and I feel like your ancestors are helping you to kind of find yourself within, like your true self within. And if you've been working on self-discovery and, figuring out what you like, what are your hobbies, what do you like to do, what calls to you, if you've been already working on that, then I see that the blessing that your ancestors are bestowing upon you is family, like you finding your soul family, you finding your soul tribe, okay? Because I do feel like there's been some struggles in regards to like family, in regards to like having um that soul tribe, like maybe the people that you grew up with or the people that you call family or the people that you were friends with or whatever. Again, I get this heavily misunderstood energy. So maybe you felt that in your life at some point. You don't have to have. But I feel like there's been that energy, and your ancestors are blessing you with this tether to your soul family, soul tribe that's going to lead you to them. Yes, and I say tether specifically because it's like you're going to be pulled towards people that align with you, people that understand you, okay? So you can no longer feel misunderstood, okay? People that allow you to just, the freedom to just be yourself is a part of the blessing that I'm seeing here for you guys. Let's dive into your tarot cards. Normally I start there, but I had to get into the oracles. So we have Temperance. And this is Sagittarius energy. I feel like with this Temperance card, you guys are moving into this, again, peaceful place. You're feeling balanced. And I also just heard turning water into wine. So I feel like you guys are moving into this space, and your ancestors are blessing you with this ability to kind of just turn whatever situation and scenario that seems unfitting for you into a situation that is fitting for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like when you're going through a dark period of time, instead of looking at it like, oh, why is this happening to me? So on and so forth, your ancestors are going to bless you with there's this supportive energy that you're going to feel, or this energy that you're going to feel where it's like, okay, I'm going through this hard time, but things won't always be this way. I am going to make it through it, and this is just a blip in the middle of my journey. Like this is not the end all be all. And I feel like you guys are going to be able to make the most out of any situation, is what I'm getting with the Temperance card, okay? You're going to be able to make the most out of any situation and come out on the other side feeling balanced, feeling happy, feeling at peace. Okay? So let's move on. We have the King of Wands, and I clarified this, and we got the Five of Wands. So I feel like you guys are really going to be stepping up into like a leadership role in your life. And again, like we tapped into with that Temperance card, is like any situation that gives competitive energy, any situation that gives challenging energy, you are the King of Wands. So you have already conquered these challenges. And if not, your ancestors are backing you, helping you to conquer any challenges that come your way, helping you to step up into a leadership role in your life, helping you to see that you can accomplish and overcome anything. So I love that for Power 3 people, your ancestors are like, we're with you, we're guiding you, we're boosting your energy, we're helping you to see that you are fully supported, that you are not alone with this Nine of Pentacles card, okay? You are not alone. They will help you to get to where it is that you need to go, and they kind of just want you to know that, and know that, like, you'll see when you overcome a bunch of challenges and you end up on top. Just remember to thank your ancestors, because they were there helping you, guiding you, backing you, and blessing you with this energy, okay? All right, not saying that you didn't do it, but they're helping you, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like financially good, stability, stable. You are being blessed with this energy of stability in your life. Okay, so I feel like that's what they're blessing you guys with. Group number 3, let's get your final card. We have water. Okay, work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Okay, so I feel like what you guys are overall being blessed with is a deep healing, because again, we did tap in on feeling misunderstood, feeling kind of like left out in the cold, feeling like, nobody understands you, feeling very alone. And, these are like the darker negative aspects, of life that people go through, or just feeling stuck, feeling triggered. I feel like your ancestors are going to be blessing you with this deep soul healing, deep soul healing that is going to allow for you to, like I said before, turn water into wine, turn any negative situation or any situation that is not in alignment with where you want your reality to be. They're blessing you with this gift of strength, this gift of like they're giving me like conquering energy. So it's like you can conquer anything. They're giving you like motivation. They're there for you. I feel like emotionally they're going to be blessing you with this energy to kind of like not hold on to the negative things that happen, and instead just release it, let it go, and just keep it pushing and keep it moving forward. That's how it's coming through. I'm going to show you the card at the back of the deck. It's healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. This is what you are being blessed with. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. And this is why I feel like things that are toxic are going to be like rolling off your back. Like, okay, you said I was ugly. And am I supposed to cry about that? Like, that's the vibe. Oh, and we also have prosperity at the back of the deck. So yes, financially, I feel like you guys are being blessed with more, an increase to your finances. Okay, just trust your intuition and know that everything will be all right. Okay, that's what I got for you guys, group 3. Hope you appreciate it. Please come back and see me, support my channel, and I am out. Peace.